watches.
Listen, Harris, lay below. I said...
Who do you, Pernell?
I said lay below. Harris.
The Sand Pebbles, released on December 20, 1966, captivated audiences and critics alike with its powerful storytelling and strong performances. Steve McQUEEN delivered a remarkable portrayal of Jake Holman, a troubled sailor on a U.S. Navy gunboat in 1926 China. Richard Attenborough, Richard Crenna, and a young Candice Bergen complemented McQueen's performance, creating a dynamic ensemble cast. Directed and produced by Robert Wise, who earned an Academy Award for his work, the film explores themes of conflict, morality, and personal redemption against the backdrop of historical events. During the filming, McQUEEN faced intense challenges that deeply affected him. He once remarked, "Anything I ever did wrong, I paid for while filming The Sand Pebbles." This statement reflects his commitment to authenticity and the emotional toll of portraying a character grappling with the harsh realities of war. The production was not only a test of McQueen's acting skills, but also a journey of self-discovery, as he confronted personal demons while immersing himself in the role. The film's legacy endures, showcasing not only the era's turbulent history, but also McQueen's profound connection to his character and the sacrifices he made during the filmmaking process. The story unfolds aboard the fictional American gunboat USS San Pablo, known as the Sand Pebble, as it navigates the turbulent waters of the Yangtze River during the 1920s. The film captures the essence of life on the river, highlighting the political tensions and cultural clashes of the time. Steve McQueen portrays Jake Holman, a machinist first class, and the ship's chief engineer. Holman is characterized by his tough demeanor and independent spirit, often challenging authority and questioning the mission of the gunboat. His rebellious nature places him at odds with both his superiors and the local Chinese populace, as he struggles to find his place in a world filled with conflict and uncertainty. The film delves into Holman's internal struggles and relationships with his fellow crew members, showcasing the impact of war and colonialism on individual lives. As the narrative progresses, Holman's character evolves, revealing deeper layers of complexity and moral dilemmas that resonate throughout the story. The Sand Pebble serves as a powerful backdrop for Holman's journey, reflecting the broader themes of duty, honor, and the search for meaning in a chaotic world. In the midst of the political turmoil in China during the 1920s, Holman and his fellow sailors, known as the Sand Pebbles, find themselves entangled in a world of conflict and change. The story unfolds against the backdrop of a country in upheaval, where foreign interests clash with local sentiments. The sailors, assigned to the gunboat USS San Pablo, navigate not only the treacherous waters, but also the complex relationships between the Chinese people and their foreign counterparts. This gripping narrative is rooted in the novel The Sand Pebbles, written by Richard McKenna in 1962. McKenna, a former sailor himself, drew upon his 22 years of experience in China to create a vivid portrayal of life on the river, and the challenges faced by those caught in the crossfire of international politics. His first-hand knowledge adds depth to the characters and their struggles, making the story resonate with authenticity. The novel captures the essence of the time, highlighting the moral dilemmas faced by individuals in a world where loyalties are tested and choices can lead to dire consequences. The rich detail and emotional depth of McKenna's writing serve as a foundation for the film adaptation, allowing audiences to appreciate the historical context and the personal stories of those involved. As the sailors confront their own beliefs and the realities of their situation, the narrative explores themes of duty, honor, and the search for identity amid chaos. The Sand Pebble stands as a powerful reminder of the complexities of human experience during a pivotal moment in history. The novel The Sand Pebbles achieved remarkable success, spending an impressive 28 weeks on the New York Times bestseller list and earning the distinction of being a Book of the Month selection. This acclaim drew attention to its author, who sold the movie rights for a substantial sum of $300,000. Tragically, he passed away in 1964 before the filming could commence, leaving behind a legacy that would soon be transformed into a cinematic experience. Robert Wise, a prominent director, read the novel and was captivated by its themes and characters. He expressed a strong desire to produce a film adaptation. Initially, the movie rights were sold to United Artists, setting the stage for what would become a significant film in American cinema. The combination of the novel's popularity and Wise's vision created a foundation for a movie that would resonate with audiences and critics alike. This early stage of production was marked by anticipation and the promise of a compelling story brought to life on the big screen.
My pinky ring. My pinky ring.
Budget disputes played a significant role in the development of The Sand Pebbles, a film that would go on to become a classic. These financial disagreements prompted 20th Century Fox to step in and acquire the rights to the project. Executive Daryl Zanuck, known for his keen eye for promising stories, approved the film, believing it had the potential to resonate with audiences. However, the excitement surrounding the project was tempered by the challenges of pre-production. An extensive search for the right filming locations was necessary to capture the film's historical context accurately. This search was not a simple task, as the film is set in 1926 China, during a time of political turmoil. The production team faced the daunting task of finding locations that could convincingly portray the era and setting. Additionally, large-scale pre-production work was required to ensure that every detail was meticulously planned. This thorough preparation ultimately delayed the start of principal photography, but it was essential for creating the authentic atmosphere that the film demanded. The careful planning and attention to detail were crucial in setting the stage for what would become a memorable cinematic experience. The screenplay for The Sand Pebbles, written by Robert Anderson, faced the challenge of needing to be condensed or rewritten to fit the film's needs. This task was essential to ensure that the complex themes and character arcs could be effectively communicated within the constraints of a feature-length film. Director Robert Wise had a vision for the lead role that initially included Paul Newman, a popular and talented actor at the time. However, Newman ultimately turned down the opportunity, which left Wise searching for another actor to fill the significant role. Pat Boone expressed a strong desire to take on the part, believing he could bring depth to the character. Despite Boone's enthusiasm, Wise preferred to cast a more experienced actor, indicating his commitment to finding someone who could fully embody the character's nuances and the film's intense emotional landscape. This decision was crucial in shaping the film's overall impact and legacy. In early 1963, Steve McQUEEN was a strong candidate for the lead role in The Sand Pebbles. However, he faced rejection at that time. Director Robert Wise was busy with The Sound of Music, which was in its production stages, while the details for The Sand Pebbles were being finalized. The tremendous success of The Sound of Music, which became a cultural phenomenon, played a crucial role in securing the funding for The Sand Pebbles. With an impressive budget of $8 million, the film was able to attract top talent and create a high-quality production. Upon its release, The Sand Pebbles achieved both critical acclaim and commercial success, becoming the fourth highest-grossing film of 1966. This success further solidified McQueen's reputation as a leading actor in Hollywood, paving the way for future projects and establishing him as a prominent figure in the film industry. The film's impact contributed to McQueen's legacy and opened doors for more significant roles in subsequent years. Filming took place in authentic Oriental locations, specifically in Taiwan and Hong Kong, which added a rich backdrop to the story of The Sand Pebbles. The choice of these locations was crucial for the film's authenticity, as it aimed to capture the essence of the 1920s China setting depicted in the narrative. The production team faced various challenges during the shoot, including logistical issues and weather-related delays, which complicated the filming schedule. Steve McQueen, who had risen to stardom by this time, was cast in the lead role, a significant decision for the film. His salary was impressive, amounting to $650,000, along with a share of the profits, reflecting his star power and the expectations surrounding the film. Filming commenced in November 1965, marking the beginning of a demanding production process that required not only McQueen's talent, but also the cooperation of the local crews and actors. The difficulties encountered during filming added to the complexity of bringing the story to life, but the stunning visuals captured in these locations contributed significantly to the film's impact. The production of the Sand Pebbles encountered numerous challenges that tested the resolve of the entire crew. One of the significant issues was the capsized boats, which created a chaotic atmosphere on set. Weather issues added to the complications, often halting filming and forcing the team to adapt to changing conditions. Equipment problems further strained the production, leading to delays and frustration. Logistical challenges were also prevalent, as the crew had to manage the complexities of shooting in various locations while ensuring that everything ran smoothly. As a result of these difficulties, the filming schedule extended to an impressive 7 months, far exceeding the original plan of just 80 days. Tensions between director Robert Wise and star Steve McQueen contributed to the extended timeline. They frequently disagreed on how scenes should be shot, which led to multiple versions of several key sequences being filmed. This creative conflict, while challenging, ultimately contributed to the depth and richness of the film, showcasing the dedication of everyone involved in bringing the story to life.
Mr. Jameson says he has them.
The prolonged filming process added to the film's budget significantly. As production continued, unexpected expenses arose, leading to financial strains that the filmmakers had to manage. Weather conditions fluctuated drastically throughout the shooting schedule, causing further delays that complicated the already challenging production timeline. The crew often faced rainstorms that disrupted outdoor scenes, forcing them to rethink their shooting plans. This unpredictable weather not only hindered the filming schedule, but also required adjustments to the crew's logistics and resources. As a result of these rain delays, interior sets from Hollywood had to be shipped to Taiwan. This was an unusual move, as it meant transporting large and intricate sets across the ocean, adding to the overall costs and complexity of the production. The need for these sets arose from the inability to film certain scenes outdoors, as the rain made it impossible to capture the desired visuals. Consequently, the filmmakers had to adapt to these challenges, which ultimately impacted both the budget and the timeline of the Sand Pebbles.
Holman, set up a BAR position forward. You others lend a hand.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'll get it.
The production of the Sand Pebbles faced numerous challenges that tested the resilience of its crew. While filming in Taiwan, the crew endured a significant earthquake that shook the region, creating a tense atmosphere and forcing everyone to adapt quickly to the unexpected situation. Shortly after, a hotel fire added to the chaos, putting the safety of the cast and crew at risk. The situation escalated further when a 3-day riot erupted, causing additional stress and uncertainty during the filming process. After 4 months of navigating these difficulties in Taiwan, the decision was made to relocate the production to Hong Kong to ensure a more stable environment for the remainder of the shoot. Compounding these issues, the Taiwanese government complicated matters by holding key personnel's passports due to false tax claims. This situation created a significant delay as the production team worked to resolve the claims, which were eventually paid, allowing the filming to continue without further interruptions.
What are we to do, sir?
We have new orders, Mr. Bordellis. Not to fire back.
Sir?
The film was completed in May 1966, experiencing significant delays and challenges during production. It was 4 months behind schedule and went over budget by $4 million, which was quite a substantial amount at that time. The extended filming period took a toll on the cast and crew, particularly on Steve McQueen, who played the lead role. After the demanding shoot, McQueen decided to take a year off from acting due to exhaustion. This break highlighted the intense physical and emotional demands that the role required. Despite the difficulties faced during production, McQueen's performance in The Sand Pebbles was widely praised and recognized. His portrayal of the character earned him his only Academy Award nomination, marking a significant achievement in his career. The film's challenges, coupled with McQueen's dedication and talent, contributed to its lasting impact in cinema history.
Someday you'd feel like telling me more about yourself.
Sometime.
The cast and crew struggle through difficult filming conditions contributed to the film's legacy. The Sand Pebbles was shot on location in Taiwan, where the team faced extreme weather, challenging terrain, and tight schedules. The heat and humidity made long shooting days exhausting, testing the limits of the actors and crew. The production had to deal with logistical issues, including transporting heavy equipment and managing a large cast. These difficulties fostered a strong sense of camaraderie among the cast and crew, who worked tirelessly to bring the story to life. The commitment and passion displayed during these hardships are evident in the film's powerful performances and stunning visuals. The film's themes of isolation and conflict resonated deeply with audiences, and the dedication of everyone involved helped to create a lasting impact. The Sand Pebbles remains a significant work, not only for its storytelling but also for the remarkable effort put forth by those who made it.
Hit those boats with a hose if they get too close. Aye, aye, sir. Get a fire hose up.
The Sand Pebbles, directed by Robert Wise and released in 1966, is a poignant exploration of life aboard a U.S. Navy gunboat in 1926 China, reflecting both the personal struggles of its characters and the broader socio-political context of the time. The film is based on the novel by Richard McKenna, and while the screenplay does not serve as a verbatim adaptation, it remains a faithful interpretation that captures the essence of the source material. One of the film's greatest strengths lies in its ensemble cast, which features a number of prominent actors who deliver compelling performances. The camaraderie and interactions among the crew members are portrayed with a level of authenticity that resonates with viewers. The film's depiction of sailors is marked by a blend of coarse humor and a raw, unfiltered look at their lives, particularly during their time on liberty. This representation is rooted in the historical context of the 1920s, a period when many enlisted not for educational opportunities, but as a means of improving their circumstances. The choice between the Army, Navy, or jail reflects the harsh realities many faced, a theme that adds a layer of depth to the narrative. Musically, The Sand Pebbles features a hauntingly beautiful score that enhances the emotional weight of the story. The main theme is particularly memorable, resonating with audiences and complementing the film's dramatic moments. This musical backdrop serves to elevate the storytelling, making the viewer's experience all the more immersive. However, while many appreciate the film for its authentic portrayal of naval life and its strong performances, some critiques have emerged regarding its pacing and narrative structure. A few viewers feel that certain scenes could have been trimmed to maintain a tighter narrative flow. Additionally, the film's length, which exceeds 2.5 hours, might challenge the attention span of some modern audiences accustomed to faster-paced storytelling. Yet, for those willing to invest the time, the film offers a rich tapestry of character development and thematic exploration. Moreover, the film's exploration of the moral ambiguities faced by its protagonist, Jake Holman, played by Steve McQueen, invites varied interpretations. Some viewers commend Holman's journey as a profound commentary on individualism and the struggle against authority, while others argue that the film occasionally romanticizes the notion of rebellion against the military establishment. This duality provides fertile ground for discussion, as audiences can engage with the complexities of Holman's character and the choices he makes throughout the film. In conclusion, The Sand Pebbles stands as a significant cinematic achievement that captures a specific moment in history while also addressing universal themes of duty, sacrifice, and the search for personal identity. Its powerful performances, evocative score, and realistic portrayal of life in the Navy contribute to its status as a classic. While it may not resonate with every viewer due to its pacing and narrative choices, it remains a film that deserves to be seen and contemplated, particularly by those interested in the intricacies of military life and the human condition. Every adult should experience this film, as it offers valuable insights into the past and the enduring nature of human struggle. As the credits roll on The Sand Pebbles, the story of the USS San Pablo and its crew may seem complete, but the journey doesn't end here. What became of the talented actors who brought this gripping tale to life? Behind the scenes, each cast member faced their own unique paths after the film. Steve McQueen, known for his intense performances, continued to captivate audiences but also battled personal demons that shaped his legacy. Richard Attenborough, already a celebrated actor, transitioned into directing, leaving a lasting mark on cinema. And one of the lesser-known faces, their stories are just as compelling, filled with unexpected turns and hidden talents. In this bonus segment, we will delve into the fascinating lives of these actors post-Sand Pebbles, uncovering the triumphs and challenges that define their careers. Prepare to be surprised by the twists and turns that shaped their destinies after the cameras stopped rolling. Candice Bergen's role as Shirley Eckert in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles marked a pivotal moment in her career. Eckert, A strong-willed woman navigates the complexities of love and war against the backdrop of 1920s China. Bergen's portrayal is infused with a haunting depth, reflecting the turmoil of the era and her character's emotional struggles. This role showcased her talent, earning her critical acclaim and setting the stage for her future in Hollywood. After the Sand Pebbles, Bergen faced personal and professional challenges. She was often overshadowed by her father's fame, ventriloquist Edgar Bergen, which complicated her identity in the industry. Bergen's career had ups and downs, including a period of typecasting and a struggle to be taken seriously as an actress. Her personal life was marked by tumultuous relationships, including a high-profile marriage to French director Louis Malle, which ended in divorce. Bergen also faced health issues, including a battle with depression, which she openly discussed in interviews. Despite these challenges, she reinvented herself as a successful television host, an actress particularly known for her work on Murphy Brown in the late 1980s and 1990s. More recently, Bergen has continued to act, appearing in various television shows and films, demonstrating her enduring presence in the entertainment industry. As of the latest updates, she remains active in her career, reflecting resilience and a complex legacy shaped by both her achievements and struggles.
Pleased to meet all of you.
Yeah.
Steve McQueen's portrayal of Jake Holman in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles reveals a complex character shaped by isolation and conflict. Holman, a mechanic on a U.S. Navy gunboat in 1926 China, embodies the struggle between duty and personal morality. McQueen's performance captures the essence of a man caught in a turbulent world, grappling with his beliefs while facing the realities of war and colonialism. This role solidified McQueen's status as a leading man in Hollywood, showcasing his ability to convey deep emotional turmoil. After The Sand Pebbles, McQueen's life was marked by personal challenges and scandals. He battled a tumultuous marriage to actress Neil Adams, which ended in divorce. His reputation for rebellious behavior included a notorious affair with actress Ali MacGraw, which caused a stir in Hollywood. McQueen's passion for fast cars led to numerous accidents, reflecting a reckless side to his personality. He faced health issues, ultimately diagnosed with mesothelioma, a cancer linked to asbestos exposure. McQueen's life ended in 1980, but his legacy continues to intrigue. Recent documentaries and retrospectives have kept interest alive, revealing the enigmatic nature of his life and career.
He wouldn't come.
Take the motor pan to check.
Walter Reed portrayed Bitter at the Red Kettle Bar in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles. His character served as a crucial link to the gritty underbelly of life in 1920s China, reflecting the struggles and complexities faced by those in a turbulent environment. Reed's performance captured the essence of a man caught in the chaos of war, embodying the despair and disillusionment of the time. After the film, Reed's career saw a mix of successes and challenges. He continued to work in television and film, appearing in various roles that showcased his versatility. However, his personal life was marked by turmoil. Reed faced financial difficulties and battled alcoholism, which affected his career and relationships. Scandals surrounded him, including a highly publicized divorce that drew attention to his struggles with commitment and fidelity. In his later years, Reed became reclusive, retreating from the public eye. The last known information about him suggests he lived a quiet life away from Hollywood, reflecting on his past. His legacy remains a complex tapestry of talent overshadowed by personal demons. Richard Crenna's portrayal of Captain Collins in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles stands out as a complex character caught between duty and morality. Collins embodies the struggles of a man tasked with maintaining order in a turbulent environment, reflecting the film's themes of conflict and humanity. Crenna's performance captures the weight of leadership and the haunting consequences of war, leaving a lasting impression on audiences. After The Sand Pebbles, Crenna's career flourished, with notable roles in television and film, including the iconic character Colonel Trotman in the Rambo series. However, his life was not without challenges. Crenna faced personal hardships, including a painful divorce from his first wife, which affected his emotional state. He also dealt with the pressures of fame, often feeling the burden of public scrutiny. In his later years, Crenna battled health issues, including pancreatic cancer, which he faced with quiet dignity. He passed away in 2003, leaving behind a legacy marked by both triumphs and struggles. His contributions to film and television remain significant, yet his personal journey reflects the darker aspects of a life lived in the spotlight.
Say 210.
Well, how about it, sailor?
In the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, Joe Turkel portrays Bronson, a complex character marked by a sense of disillusionment and a gritty realism that resonates throughout the narrative. Bronson serves as a mechanic on the gunboat San Pablo, embodying the struggles of men caught in the turmoil of war and the harsh realities of life at sea. Turkel's performance is haunting, capturing Bronson's vulnerability and the weight of his experiences. After The Sand Pebbles, Joe Turkel's career continued, but he often found himself in the shadow of his earlier roles. He is perhaps best known for his later work in films like The Shining, where he played the enigmatic Lloyd, the ghostly bartender. However, his life was not without hardship. Turkel faced personal challenges, including battles with depression and a struggle to find consistent work in Hollywood. Despite these difficulties, he maintained a quiet presence in the industry, often reflecting on the darker aspects of fame and the toll it can take. In his later years, Turkel became a reclusive figure, rarely appearing in public. He has shared insights about the loneliness that can accompany a life in film, revealing a profound understanding of the human condition. As of the latest updates, Turkel has largely stepped away from the spotlight, living a life of quiet reflection on his past work and the complexities of his journey. His story remains a testament to the struggles many face behind the scenes in the entertainment industry.
No, he must be paid. And so must God.
Oh, yeah, bughouse, man.
Ford Rainey portrayed Harris in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a role that highlighted his ability to embody complex characters in tense situations. Harris is a seasoned sailor, navigating the moral and ethical dilemmas of war and duty. Rainey's performance added depth to the film, showcasing the struggles of a man caught between loyalty and conscience. After The Sand Pebbles, Rainey's career continued with various roles in television and film, but he faced challenges that affected his personal life. He dealt with the pressures of Hollywood, which led to struggles with alcohol. Rainey experienced a series of personal hardships, including the loss of close friends and family members, which deepened his sense of isolation. In the late 1970s, he faced a scandal when he was accused of misconduct on set, which tarnished his reputation and led to a decline in roles. Despite these challenges, he remained passionate about acting. His last known public appearance was in the early 1990s, after which he largely faded from the spotlight. The details of his later life remain largely unknown, leaving a shroud of mystery around his final years. Larry Gates portrayed Captain Jameson in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a role that showcased his ability to embody authority and complexity. Jameson is a commanding figure, navigating the turbulent waters of 1920s China, reflecting the moral ambiguities of the time. Gates' performance added depth to the character, making him a memorable part of the film's narrative. After The Sand Pebbles, Gates continued to work in film and television, but his career faced challenges. He struggled with typecasting, often being seen as a stern authority figure. Despite this, he appeared in notable productions, including the television series The Twilight Zone and the film The Graduate. In his personal life, Gates faced significant hardships. He battled alcoholism, which affected both his career and relationships. His marriage to actress Margaret Avery ended in divorce, and he experienced financial difficulties that led to a decline in his acting opportunities. In later years, Gates became reclusive, and little is known about his final years. He passed away in 1991, leaving behind a legacy marked by both talent and personal struggles.
China are a painful local joke, Mr. Holman. And the most painful is the San Pablo.
Richard Attenborough portrayed Frenchy Burgoyne in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a character marked by a deep sense of disillusionment and struggle. Frenchy, a machinist on a U.S. Navy gunboat in 1926 China, embodies the conflict between duty and personal morality, reflecting the broader themes of the film. Attenborough's performance brought a raw intensity to the role, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions amidst the chaos of war and cultural upheaval. After The Sand Pebbles, Attenborough faced challenges that shaped his life. He struggled with the pressures of fame and the expectations of the industry. He experienced personal loss, including the death of his beloved wife, Sheila Sim, in 2016. Their marriage lasted over 70 years, a testament to their deep bond, which Attenborough often spoke about with affection and sorrow. Scandals also touched his life. In the late 1990s, he faced criticism for his involvement in the film industry, particularly regarding the ethical implications of some of his projects. His later years were marked by a return to directing, with films like Gandhi earning him critical acclaim, but also raising questions about the portrayal of historical figures. In his final years, Attenborough remained a respected figure in cinema until his passing in 2014. His legacy is one of resilience, artistry, and a profound connection to the human experience, leaving behind a rich tapestry of film history.
You did well at the boom today.
James Hong portrayed Victor Xu in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a character that served as a bridge between cultures amidst the chaos of war. Victor Xu is a Chinese American who navigates the complexities of identity and loyalty, reflecting the struggles of many during turbulent times. Hong's performance brought depth to the role, showcasing the emotional turmoil of a man caught between two worlds. After The Sand Pebbles, Hong's career continued to flourish, but not without personal challenges. He faced the struggle of being typecast in Hollywood, often landing roles that leaned heavily on stereotypes. Despite this, he persevered, becoming a prolific actor with over 600 credits to his name, appearing in numerous films and television shows. Behind the scenes, Hong's life was marked by hardships. He experienced the loss of his father at a young age, which deeply affected him. Additionally, he faced discrimination in the industry, which fueled his determination to advocate for Asian representation in Hollywood. He also dealt with the pressures of fame and the impact it had on his personal relationships. In recent years, Hong has remained active in the industry, participating in various projects, and speaking out on issues of representation and diversity. His legacy includes not only his extensive body of work, but also his role as a trailblazer for Asian actors. As of now, he continues to inspire younger generations, demonstrating resilience in the face of adversity.
I'll handle the boilers. Rest of you on deck.
Gavin MacLeod played the role of Crossley in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a character marked by his struggles and complexities. Crossley is a sailor who embodies the turmoil of the time, caught between duty and personal conflict. MacLeod's performance adds depth to the character, highlighting the emotional weight of military life during the turbulent 1920s in China. This role was pivotal in shaping his career, showcasing his ability to portray layered characters. After The Sand Pebbles, MacLeod faced both successes and challenges. He became widely recognized as Captain Merrill stooping on the Love Boat, a role that brought him fame, but also typecasting. His personal life was marked by hardships, including a difficult divorce from his first wife, Joan, which left emotional scars. He later battled alcoholism, a struggle that haunted him for years before he sought help and turned his life around. In his later years, MacLeod remained active in television and film but faced health issues, including a battle with heart disease. He was open about his struggles and became a motivational speaker, sharing his journey of recovery and resilience. The last known information indicates that he passed away on May 29, 2021, leaving behind a legacy of complex characters and personal triumphs over adversity.
Hi.
Simon Oakland portrayed Stosky in the 1966 film The Sand Pebbles, a character marked by a gritty resolve and deep loyalty amidst the chaos of war. Stosky's role as a mechanic aboard the USS San Pablo showcased Oakland's ability to embody complex emotions and relationships, reflecting the struggles of sailors in a turbulent environment. This performance added depth to the film, highlighting the human cost of conflict. After The Sand Pebbles, Oakland continued to work steadily in film and television, known for his roles in shows like The Night Stalker and his appearances in various crime dramas. However, his life was not without challenges. Oakland faced personal hardships, including battles with depression and the pressures of Hollywood. He was known for his intense dedication to his craft, which sometimes alienated him from peers. Scandals were not a major part of his public persona, but his private life remained shrouded in mystery. In his later years, Oakland's health declined, and he passed away in 1983. His legacy continues through his memorable performances, but the shadows of his struggles linger, reminding us of the darker aspects of an actor's life behind the scenes.
You know, I would have thought that the engine of a large ship would have been more...
As we wrap up our journey through the Sand Pebbles, we reflect on how this film impacted its cast and crew. Steve McQueen's portrayal of Jake Holman brought him significant acclaim, marking a turning point in his career. The film's exploration of the complexities of war and personal struggle resonated deeply with audiences, making it a classic. Richard Attenborough and Candice Bergen also faced their own challenges, navigating the demanding nature of Hollywood while delivering memorable performances. The film's haunting visuals and poignant themes continue to evoke strong emotions. Did you watch The Sand Pebbles in your childhood? What memories do you have connected to this powerful story? Perhaps it inspired conversations about the Vietnam War, or sparked your interest in naval history. We invite you to share your stories and reflections in the comments below. Your experiences help keep the spirit of this film alive for future generations.
I don't know anything about no murder, sir.
He is a murderer! He killed a Chinese woman who was